So the first step is to start the application process now. In the case of Iceland, it's different. You will be recruited if you speak English well, and they are not going to ask for any certificate or IELTS certificate or TOEFL. No. And obviously, Iceland is one of the best places for nurses when it comes to the remuneration and also the quality of life, as I always say. So yeah, there is a local adage that says that if there are multiple cities or multiple countries, you don't have to sit one place and be something. There is a proverb like that. So
Hi everyone, welcome back to Josephine Greatness TV. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on notifications so that you don't miss any of my videos. Today, guys, we are going to dive into a very relevant and important topic, which is migrating to Iceland as a nurse or midwife. And I'm here today with a guest who is lovely. He is the wonderful Manuel Yeboah, who has done extensive research into this topic, and he's going to share with us how to go about it. I mean, the step-by-step guide. So if this is something that you are interested in, make sure you watch this video to the end.
thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here, and today you will share some information, definitely.
Wonderful. Thank you very much for honoring my invitation.
Welcome. Always there
Great.
for you.
So let's go straight into the video.
Yeah.
So Manuel, to start with, why Iceland? Why would a nurse or midwife want to work in Iceland?
I think that we are in a global village now where everyone wants to explore and see what is happening at the other side of the planet. And now, when nursing started, when we started traveling overseas, the most popular destinations were the United Kingdom and the USA. But as time goes on, there are policies that are restricting nurses and other professionals in moving about to those countries. And it has become important for us also to look elsewhere because there is a local adage that says that if there are multiple cities or multiple countries, you don't have to sit one place and be something. There is a proverb like that. So we have to explore, and obviously Iceland is one of the best places for nurses when it comes to the remuneration and also the quality of life, as I always say. So yeah, it's a good place, and if obviously there is an opportunity there, why not explore?
Why not? That's the question. Why not explore? So let's move to the next question. What kind of qualifications do you need?
So you just have to get a basic nursing degree or a diploma. That's all that you need, and you should be registered with your local NMC. That is very important as well. Yeah.
Okay. And when it comes to midwifery as well, is it the same qualification?
Oh yeah, midwifery is the same.
The same qualification. Wonderful. I want to chip in this question.
Yeah.
Do you need some work experience before?
It is important to have job experience before you apply for any role because you'll be applying with other people and the competition will be great. So if you are the employer, who will you choose? You go for someone with experience. So it comes with job experience because they will require you to get a job certificate, which is one of the requirements. And if you don't have a job contract or a job certificate with your current employer, you will not be able to fulfill that part.
Really?
Yes.
So if you are not employed in your home country, you are not eligible.
Yes, I would say so. But when we finish school, we also get the opportunity to do our national service, it comes with a contract, and you can use that one to apply as well if that's the only option that you have.
Wonderful. That's relieving because I'm sure you who hasn't yet started working, you were like, oh my God, you can use your national service contract. All right. Wonderful. So is there a licensing process for foreign trained professionals?
Yes, obviously, before you can practice as a professional in every country, you need the licenses of that country. But when it comes to Iceland, it's a bit different. They don't want you to waste your money to get a license, go through the process and not get a job. So they want you to get a job first in their country, and they will help you to get the licenses.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you get the job first.
Yeah.
And then you start your licensing process.
Yes. So when you get a job, you'll be given a contract, and you use the job contract to apply for the nurse's pin or the licenses.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
So you're not going to waste money.
Yeah.
So before you get your licensing certificate or your pin,
Yeah.
you would have had a job already.
Yes. Yes.
So you get it and straight. You
Yes.
go over to start your
Yeah,
work. Wonderful.
That's true.
So how about language proficiency? You know, most of our colleague nurses and midwives,
Yeah.
one of the issues is the English proficiency,
Yeah,
especially
that's
the
true.
IELTS, the OET.
Yeah.
So how is it like with Iceland?
Yeah. So, well, I am someone when anytime I hear about English proficiency or language proficiency, I remember those days when I wrote IELTS for 7 times, So I think that is very difficult for people who think that language proficiency is going to limit them. In the case of Iceland, it's different. You will be recruited if you speak English well, and they are not going to ask for any certificate or IELTS certificate or TOEFL. No, they will employ you if you are trained in English and you can speak English well.
Wow.
Yes. And people are concerned, will you be required to speak Icelandic? In Iceland, of course, they speak Icelandic, but they don't require you to be proficient. They will recruit you, and there is a clause that says willingness to learn Icelandic. So you should be willing to learn Icelandic when you are recruited. So if you are someone who is not ready to learn basic Icelandic, because obviously we're working with the old people as well, and the Gen Z people, they can speak English, but they want you to be able to work with the old people and in health safety first. So you should be able to communicate basic Icelandic as well.
Wonderful. It's relieving to know that you don't have to go through the hassle of paying for IELTS, OET fees, learning, failing and going to write again and all of that. So that's money saving, isn't it?
Yeah, that is true.
Great. And so let's talk about, you mentioned before you start the licensing process, you need a job first.
Of course.
So where can people look for jobs, please?
So you can go to all the job sites that you can go to Indeed Icelandic, or you can go to LinkedIn as well. But one thing about going to Indeed Icelandic is that, or other job portals, is going to be in Icelandic, and if they don't have the option for you to change the language to English, it's going to be difficult for you. So you can search on all the job portals, but the most popular one and the one that I recommend is the Landspítali Hospital, which is their biggest hospital. They have an international recruitment session where they recruit people from overseas as well.
Wow.
Yes, and they are very supportive when you apply. Yeah.
Okay. So when you go on the Landspítali's website, is it in English or you have to translate it into English?
Yeah, so you have the option to translate it to English.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. So are you saying that when we get onto the Landspítali's website, we should go onto the portion or the segment that talks about recruiting internationally educated?
Yes. So if you go onto their job portal, they have a session for people who are living outside of Europe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or living outside Iceland as well.
Great, wonderful. So we are getting close to the end of this video, but Manuel, guys, Manuel is a YouTuber. I'm sure you all know him already.
Yeah.
So find him on YouTube, find him on TikTok, find him on Facebook. I'm sure you're on Facebook too.
I have my largest following on Facebook.
Oh, so please find him, subscribe to his channel, follow his pages. For he's into this and more. All right. I'm going to leave his YouTube link, his TikTok link in the description of this video. So make sure you follow him. If you've got further questions, go onto his channel and he will be happy to help you out. All right. Great. So what are some of the top tips you are going to give to people who are going to grab this opportunity?
The first tip is to start the application process now, because this is going to be highly competitive and is a global thing. Everyone can apply. So now that people are talking about it, now that I'm talking about it, it will get far and a lot of people will jump on board. And if you delay, you are going to be on the later side. That is the only top tip for you. Just start now.
Start it now.
Yes.
Now and not later.
Not
guys.
later.
That's KLB Manuel's top tip to you.
Yeah.
So there is nothing like I'll do it tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'll do it next
No,
week.
do it now.
Start it now.
Yeah.
All right, Manuel, thank you so much
Welcome.
for breaking this down for us.
Don't worry. Always
We are
welcome.
grateful. Myself and my community members, we are grateful.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
yeah, I've even done a step-by-step video on how to get it done because navigating the website can be very cumbersome. So
Wonderful.
I have done a step-by-step video on how to go about the application process,
Wonderful.
and if you get a job, how to apply for your PIN, and so much more. And I'm still researching into more job opportunities overseas. Very soon, I'll be dropping a bombshell where all caregivers, midwives, everyone can just apply. You know, people want to travel, and the only option that they have was the United Kingdom and the USA.
And the US.
Yeah, but other people want to look elsewhere, and that is when my channel became resourceful. Yeah.
Wonderful. So guys, you just heard that. Please head on to his channel. All right.
Yeah. Just
Don't waste time. Go there. He's got content.
Yeah.
In fact, I always benefit from his content. So please don't be left out. All right. Manuel, God bless you.
God bless you too.
So guys, until we meet again in my next video, it is success in your Icelandic journey. It is still Josephine Greatness. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so guys, I'm coming to show you how to go to Iceland. Yeah. Okay, Yankwe.
He has the information, guys.
There's a